Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a controversial view. Today, we're going to be talking about The Prodigy. Now, my history with this film, I got this shortly after it came out. Some friends sent it to me, and I watched it. I enjoyed it, and I really haven't seen it since. So it's been probably 4 years, maybe, because it was right around the time I broke my hip. I remember that. So Joe found out something about this film that was fairly interesting and a little bit on the controversial side. So we kind of wanted to talk about that today and explore it. It's not going to be a long video because it's more of a question than a direct controversy, sort of. But you'll get my meaning when I go along. So I watched this with Joe and I really enjoyed it once again. What's strange about this film is I didn't remember much about it. Not that that's completely strange because when I broke my hip, I was heavily medicated. So, a lot of things I didn't remember that well, like the remake of Suspiria. But regardless, I liked it this time. I thought it was cool. And once again, I liked it. Um, and there is a controversy about this film that the director actually had to rearrange the scenes in the film. Now, the reason why he had to do this is because there was one scene that was so disturbing that people would not stop screaming. And that created a bit of a problem because the next scene involved dialogue that was important. So, of course, if you're screaming and you can't hear anyone in the theater, or if no one in the theater can hear you or whatever, um, then that makes it tough to get the gist of the entire film because you're going to miss that dialogue. Now, the controversy is, and it's never, as far as I know, has never been released what the scene was, but that's what we have now. I have my theories, Joe has his. We're not going to say what they are. This is more of a participation sort of controversial view. If you have seen this film, what scene do you think had to be rearranged in order to make the movie not only flow better, but maybe to make it so that people, if they did have a hard time with that scene, they wouldn't miss anything else in the film? Like I said, we both have our own theories on that. I'm not really sure which one is right. I have a feeling. But like I said, we kind of put it to you in this controversial view. For those of you who have seen The Prodigy, and if you have not, it's a pretty fantastic film, and it's got a lot of originality. A bit taken from here, a bit taken from there, and some originality, which I appreciate. Most fans say that that's what they want, but that's a judgment call, I guess, because we do a lot of positive spin on original films that get hated. So anyway, which scene do you think had to be rearranged? Now, speaking of a few scenes that were a bit troubling to watch, you have the child who was supposed to be a serial killer um, taking a wrench to another boy in class. You have the reveal of what happened to their dog. And I'm going to leave it there. There are other scenes too, but I'm just kind of putting a few of them out there just so you get the gist of where we're coming from. Um, yeah, what do you guys think? This is a little bit different of a way to do a controversial view, but still, we want to know what you guys think. So definitely comment below. And don't forget to check out Joe's controversial view for The Prodigy. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time.